this is the piece that makes everything happen and possible right here. Okay, so with that part, it goes right here, and this stand-up pipe goes away. So what's going to happen is, out of that AN fitting will be a 90-degree hose will come out this way to the frame rail, come down the frame rail, and right here we will tee in the return of the turbo, because normally it's right here and it goes to the stand-up pipe right there, but we can get rid of that. So this other bolt, and I'll put the link to it down in the description, it's going to come out of the top of the turbo. It's reverse gravity for these VGT turbos, and that return is going to come over here, tee into this line. It goes back down here to right there. Anyhow, and then after that tees in there, it's going to come back here to the firewall, come up and go into the bottom of the Worley Custom Fab overflow reservoir. And then that is going to have a T on it, and it's going to come over here into the back of the firewall, and it's going to be return of the AC system, out of the heater coil from inside. So it's going to come out. It's going to come right here. There's the feed, comes to the firewall. The return comes out, comes down, comes over here, tees into the bottom of this Worley Custom Fab. It continues down here to the frame rail, comes over here, and it's going to get this T in right here from the VGT turbo. Comes back down here, frame rail, and comes back over here, 90 degrees, and into that magical mystery piece right there that goes right in there. And of course, the link to the description will be in there. And all of this is all going to be AN hoses, size 10 ANs. This right here is a hard to get part, but show you that. And there's one other part. But anyhow, you're going to need a bunch of other fittings, T's, the T's and whatnot. But also we're replacing this part, the feed right here that goes into the back of the firewall right here. That is going to be full send diesels little kit they have right there. That's a AN fitting as well. Replacing all of these connectors and everything with AN fittings, getting rid of this stand-up pipe and clean up this whole area right here. You know, so yeah, this is going, all of this will go away right here. That's going to go away. This is going to go away, and this whole area will be clean right here now. So that's what we're doing next. Okay, here's the piece right here that makes everything possible. In that video you guys saw in that motor sitting on the floor there, kind of how going to take and remove all, clean up that coolant, the whole coolant thing for the 6.7. But right here, this piece, as you can tell, it slides in there, right, into that that coolant passage on the block that feeds the coolant stand-up tube and also to the radiator, to the bottom radiator hose. So this is the piece that makes everything happen. And Fleece Performance is the only one that makes this piece right now. I will put a link down in the description below for them. And the other pieces right here, it's ready available somewhat. I got all of these at Summit Racing. But that right there, that goes into the VGT Turbo. That is the Coolant Return. It's a M16 by 1.5 to a 10 AN male. So you'll need that for the VG Turbo. Then of course, I have a Y adapter here. Right here, one input will be from the coolant overflow and also the output out of the heater core. And this one right here, this one will come from the turbo. And of course, here it goes, it'll feed down the frame rail and it'll come into a 90-degree where that standoff tube currently is. And of course, I have a different type of T-connector right here. Those Whirly custom fabs, you can have, right now they come with like a slip-on for the tube. However, they can replace it with a bung. I'm going to have them replace them with a 10 AN male bung. This will be the female attached to the Whirly custom fab coolant overflow right here. This will be from the back of the firewall from the heater coil return, and then this will come down. And of course, it will feed into one of these Ys, and the other one being from the VG Turbo. But here's the part numbers right here. They're vibrants. If you can get it right there. And like I said, I will put a link in the descriptions below. There goes that T that I'm using. Of course, you can do yours however you want to do it. And of course, that is for the VGT Turbo. Right there. And then the part that makes everything possible by Fleece Performance down there in Indianapolis is that piece right there. And that's part of their 2nd gen coolant delete, coolant stand-up pipe delete for the 2nd gen swap kit they have. But you can also purchase this separately as well. And I would get them while you can, because once they stop making them, that's it. You won't be able to get any more unless you know somebody that has a CNC machine and can do all that fancy stuff and those dimensions and everything. Okay, all right, that's what we're doing next. See you guys later.